All right, so here with my mom, and we've got our friends and family are all together. It's a bad time right now. My grandmother passed away. We're all in to celebrate my grandmother's life. And as it happens sometimes when you're just sitting around and, you know, having a good time and bullshit and stories start to come up, and we've kind of talked about some supernatural stories, ghost stories or whatever. There's a situation that happened with me and my mom one time, and I got her right here so that way we can talk about it together. We were driving down the road one night, and my mom was driving. We were in the vehicle, and as we're coming down the road, to preface this, we're in Arkansas, so we see animals running towards the road all the time. There's always deer or dogs or cows. I've almost ran over a Clydesdale horse one time. You know, there's always shit running in the road around here. Varmints, you know, the squirrels are very dangerous. But anyway.
Jackalopes.
Yeah, jackalopes. Yeah, and watch out for the bucks, because them some bitches is big. But anyway, and watch out for the sheep, because they're carrying twins. I mean, if you ain't got a sister, you got to find a sheep. It's Arkansas. But anyway.
On with the story.
Yeah, on with the story. You know what Arkansas family tree looks like? A telephone pole. You know how to find a virgin in Arkansas? A 9-year-old that can outrun her brothers.
We're telling ghost stories.
Back to ghost stories.
That's Kentucky, brother.
Turn the lights off, Daddy. I don't want to see you pecker. So anyway.
Ghost stories.
Like I said, there's always shit running out into the middle of the road. Well, me and my mom are driving, and it seriously looks like a big black horse or a cow or a huge animal. That too. A huge animal, like a big black animal, and it's running full speed towards the car, to the point that my mom locks the brakes up. Like, she just skids down the road, locks the brakes up.
I thought we had hit it.
Yeah, I mean, it did it not seem like there's fixing to be a collision, a crash,
exactly.
like. And, you know, anybody that's ever ran over an animal moving, like, you kind of know that it's coming.
You brace.
Yeah, exactly. You brace for it. And because, you know, we know people, we've been around people that have lost their lives to animals. My parents worked together at a store when I was a kid, and there was a guy that came in the store all the time. And we found out that he had hit a deer. The deer had came through the windshield and decapitated him. You know,
Head was in the back seat.
Right, and you hear stories about all types of, you know, crashes caused by animals. So you learn to brace for it, and it's an impact that if you've never felt it, you would definitely remember it. It'll jolt you in the road. It'll kind of knock you sideways a little bit, and it's very common here. So
We thought that was fixing to happen.
Right. And, like, my mom just locks the brakes up completely. And, I mean, there are black marks in the road. Like, it slams on the brakes. And as this thing is coming from the shoulder of the road in the ditch, it jumps. It leaps out towards the road. And when it crosses our windshield, it was maybe the size of a moth.
Yes,
like,
it was huge. I mean, it was huge. And then it was nothing. It was like tripped. I mean, we both were like, "Oh my God!" No drugs involved.
No drugs involved,
Promise.
which is rare for me.
Not
But
for me.
Well, some
I don't
drugs
need
really
drugs.
are drugs. She just doesn't claim them as drugs. But anyway, yeah. Let us know if you've ever experienced anything like that. Write it down in the comments. If you know anybody's ever seen something that was
Huge, like it looked. I don't know.
like a horse, like
that big,
running
but
towards full speed, and like you could see it like galloping, like a dog or.
It looked like a huge animal, and we were fixing to hit it.
A four-legged animal that was coming into the road.
And as I locked the brakes up, it was like teeny. It was like a moth or a butterfly. Exactly.
But what was crazy about it is you could almost see it as it jumped shrinking. Like it was like it came from this huge animal and just shrank down in the
You
air
could.
to where right when it was in the center of the windshield, it looked like a bug.
And there was actually it kind of looked like there was fog all around it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
And right as it kind of fluttered over the windshield, over the top of the vehicle,
It actually looked like more than one bug or whatever it was after. I don't know what it was.
I didn't see that, honestly. I did see how it seemed like it was like covered in mist or fog or something like that, and like I said, shrank down and went over the hood, over the top of the cab of the
It would be
vehicle.
nice to know if somebody else
Yeah,
had seen something
and
like that.
you know that's a reason that I wanted to even record this and put it out there to people just to see. All right, so my memory card on my other camera wound up filling up, so we switched cameras, and Mom's been crying a little bit, so she wanted to put glasses on. But anyway, what we're saying is, if anybody's seen anything like that or seen anything crazy, as far as something big that shrank down to something small while driving down the road, and I'm not talking about when it's cold outside, guys, but seriously, Mom,
Seriously.
calm down. It's not that funny.
Don't say that stuff.
The shrinkage it's not a laughing matter. If you ever pissed on your balls, you'd know.
Yeah. I piss on my balls often.
So, yeah, just let us know down in the comments if you've ever seen anything like that. See you guys
Hey,
later.
I dribble on mine.